Hello and welcome to another video of the dimensional battles one-on-one, one union versus four unions, or four unions versus each other. Now we've already moved across the different parts of the of the dimensional battle. We did how to edit your team. It's in the playlist. There's one playlist that has the videos. How to edit your team. What will happen if you leave your team? You'll gain the rewards regardless. It's just about the enemy players attacking you anyway. And we moved into how to activate the lovely buffs that will help and aid your union in battling. Now we're gonna move into being bad and attacking actually. Now it is worth mentioning that usually what happens in progress is there are quests, right? The quests depend on capturing a specific fortress by name. Every fortress has a letter and a digit to identify it. B2, A2, A1, S1. S1 specifically, it does not change. It will always be a fight for S1 at some point. The other two quests, Capture the Treasure Fortress and Fortress Breakout Rally, those can change. So it can be A2 or B2 or it can be A7. It is unknown until it actually opens. It usually opens on the second and third day, and at the same time you're gathering points by battling, the merit points you're collecting to summon the dimensional juggernaut. He is automatically summoned anyway, whether you like it or not. The level he's summoned, that's the issue. He can be summoned at 1-star boss level or at the maximum, which gets pretty crazy, and we tried it in the previous season, and I didn't share that footage because it was total annihilation. Storm Falcon level, oof, extreme. Now we're gonna go into battling, so don't make this video too long. Now let's look at A1. If we click on A1, we see a number of lovely individuals from another union trying to keep it. Now we're gonna pretty much target them and attack. We're gonna go for this one first. Okay. By the way, if you're battling and it is the same player who has a number of teams in the same fortress, your team might be used multiple times automatically to attack him. As you can see, right? It was used multiple times because you won in the first round, you went to the second round, and you got defeated in the second round. Why? Because this player, Spider-Gwen, has a number of teams in the fortress. Now let's attack him again, just for the love of... he doesn't have a lot of power, so overpowering. And for the first one we won, and the second one he won. As you can see, the heroes in his team changed, which is because he has a number of teams in the same fortress. Now we're gonna move again and be upper level, not really upper level, it's just about taking him out. We're gonna go with the team number 3 and attack, and you can use multiple teams. Oh, he defeated us, I'm gonna cry. Okay, we won. Now you might be wondering, even if we got defeated, how did we win? Because we attacked him directly and his heroes didn't have enough time to recover their HP. And no, you cannot look at their heroes clearly or see their HP, but there is HP, of course. Now moving along into taking another one out. And one victory and another loss. By the way, sometimes you'll notice your team attacking another team, which is normal. It doesn't take from your attack charge points actually. If you look at the lovely teams, it just happens. It's automatic, so just go with the flow on that point of it will attack multiple teams if the player has a number of teams in one fortress. Now moving along to another one that doesn't look too pretty with too many players. Let's go for the weakest. Oh, we cannot. So there is another point to clarify here about you can only attack an adjacent fortress. What does an adjacent fortress mean? Good question. An adjacent fortress means we have this fortress. We have teams in this fortress. This fortress is under our control. Adjacent fortresses would be C3 this one, and it would be C1, and it would be A1, and it will be B4. So adjacent is from the 4 angles or 4 sides connecting to that fortress. That is adjacent or close by. So pretty much I cannot suddenly decide to attack, let's see, B10, right? It will be grayed out. Why? Because there is no adjacent fortress near it, which should be A8 for instance, or A2, or B1, and they're all connected to each other anyway, one way or the other on the map. The whole point is you need a fortress close to the fortress you're going to attack. So in order to attack here, we need to take at least the A1 fortress fully for the Union, or the A8 fortress. Now we cannot attack the A2 or the A8. They went with my direction of a plan of keeping the A8 and the A2 because they're usually the fortresses that the quests come up at. Now I'm gonna move 1 and 2 of my teams here to garrison this one because we might lose it, and probably that will happen. So since we have A6 under control, we can attack A5 if desired. We can attack A7 if desired. We can also attack B12 since we have B9 under control. B9 is under control, which I pretty much feel it's better to garrison it with team 2. Yeah, let's move team 2 here. Okay, now let's see. We have B12. Let's attack one of its players, and yes, I choose to select specific players that are weaker so I can guarantee a win and not lose the attack charge. And then for something like this, I would choose team 1 or team 2 because it will need more power. And this is exactly what I worry about, the not winning part, right? Despite it's 19 and should be simplified and we have a chance, we did not win twice, right? So in this case, just leave the player. It's not worth it. You don't have enough attack charges to keep going at him anyway. And let's see, can we attack B11? No, because it's not adjacent. As you can see, there is nothing connecting to it that we have. Now, again, when you go directly back, it will take you directly to the base. Now, you might be blinded by all the coloring. You can click on the eye icon, which really relieves you while battling. It relieves your eye from the mess of the map, how it looks. By looking at it, you can scroll freely without it. By clicking on the eye icon, you can see what's happening, who's battling, and where the battles are happening. By the way, that lovely timer is a time before a piece duration happens. If you take the fortress during the battling time, good for you. If the piece happens, the piece duration, which I don't think it works anyway, the fortress cannot be attacked. It doesn't work. You'll still be able to attack it, so don't worry about that detail. Now, a number of teams can actually be in one fortress, and you can scroll between them by clicking left and right on the 2 lovely arrows. And you'll do that because you want to attack and target as much as possible of the players' teams, and so on. This is actually another base for another union. As you can see in the blue color, we have the defending champion of nothing, absolutely nothing, Indo Squad, which has the smallest patch on the entire map, that blue color. We have the kind of one of the biggest, or the second biggest. It's that yellowish color, right? And there is the greenish color, which is also small. And the biggest competitor we have, I guess, is the red patch. And again, we gained more by attacking hostile players and taking fortresses, which we kind of didn't, but we still get something by being attacked and attacking. So for this one, and my ranking of course went up by increasing the merit points and being attacked and attacking. With this one, we have 4 unions: the Royal, the Damask Realm, Yura, Indo Squad. We're ranked number 2 for now, which is fantastic and great. We hope we rank number 1, and like the previous season, we're going after all the mini quests in gaining them. Keep the fortress, capture the fortress, keep it until the timer countdown ends. We're gonna go for that just like every single season we've participated in. Now for this guy specifically, or he or she, there's a need for a stronger player, and we have those players which will wipe that entire fortress and his team, and then we'll take it over, put our teams in it. It's just a matter of time, so it's not an issue. And yes, I have weak teams. Thank you. Don't need someone to tell me. Because I'm also distributing my teams amongst different sub-teams just to make them strong enough to battle. Let's take a look at the A1. What is its situation now? We have the 40 million. And no, I'm not gonna even try. So for now, it's better to leave everyone to pretty much battle each other, suffer, use their charges, attack charges. Let's look at the base here. The enemy base. Looking good. Looking nice. Very sweet. Very nice. Right. For now, let's garrison in here. Maybe more. Just for safety of it. By the way, there's so many players in one union. 26 or 28 players. Imagine 26 or 28 times 6, right? So you do have the ability to garrison and maintain and keep a fortress from being captured. It is only a matter of your entire union working together. As you can see also on the bottom, the current owner is our union, Uria. The defenders, 5 out of 12. The bonus union points plus 25. Bonus points, blah, blah, blah. And the tick income. You pretty much gain merit points by the hour by having fortresses under your hands and by battling, right? That's why there's a merit ranking, there is a union ranking, and individual ranking. Individual ranking is your battle and your score, right? Union ranking is the entire union's ranking in terms of merit points. And here you can see Uria points, the total, and the points generated per hour. So those points will increase automatically per 1 hour. They will increase and they will keep piling up until the end of the entire season. And that's pretty much how you have union ranking by those points. The merit points is individual ranking. The ranking rewards for the union and for the individual, the player pretty much. Now for now, we'll just pretty much, I guess, leave everyone to have fun, enjoy battling each other, wasting their points, and definitely will have more time to attack and have fun with everyone playing. One last thing before we end this video. If you click on the defender, when launching attack, a random team will be selected from all defenders. Right? You can see the morale, 6 out of 6. You can see the heroes and the level, different information, commander name, and the overall power. Garrison. If you click on it, you can view the bonus union points gained by garrisoning or putting a team in it. 10 merits per hour per team. What does that mean exactly? It means if you move a team member here, let us see, let's move this, right? If you go to garrison, defenders are 2, the team bonus plus 10% points income, harvest points plus 100%. You harvest points by having more fortresses under your union's control. The more you have, the more income you can generate, which is the merit points. The merit points is what helps in ranking the union up, and it helps in adding your ranking, individual ranking up, and that's equal to rewards. It will start increasing hour by hour. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you in another one. Do check out the Dimensional Battles playlist, and definitely we'll go more over the different details available. And I apologize, this one was long, but it carries on a lot of information related to battling and how we can go about the dimensional battles. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day ahead.